Lisa Wambui, and I'm born again. I come from Nyandarua County, Olkalau constituency, a place called Rurie Village. I'm here to introduce to you, which is a C.B.O that is based in my home area, and it caters for the elderly people. The aim of the group is to cater for the general welfare of the elderly people in our place, in the general community, from the age of 65 and above. So many beliefs and so many taboos on elderly people, and this makes them vulnerable. This makes them to be abandoned by their relatives and their families, that when they grow old, they are abandoned. And so there's a need to take care of them because they are marginalized. There's a need to have a special attention on them. There's a need to take special care upon them because they are vulnerable and they are weak. And the more they grow old, the weaker they become and the more vulnerable they are, even to social vices. And therefore, that's why I came up with this group that is called Golden Jewels, that can take care of them, that can cater for their needs, that can look after them. Despite the limited resources that we have, we are doing our best to see that they are remembered, that they are not forgotten. The origin of this group, it came about when I was working outside the country. I was working in Afghanistan with the military, US military, and when I was there, a very deep thought came into me about my community back at home, and I was thinking of how I can come back and take care of them, and that's how I began this group. I began as a personal initiative, and later when I came back home to stay, I joined up with and teamed up with some other people with the like minds, and that's why we came up with this group. For now, we are 16 members, and we have a committee which composes of the chairman, treasurer, the secretary, and the coordinator, plus myself, who is a matron. And so far, so good. We have seen the goodness of the Lord. This far, we have identified some of the challenges that the elderly people have in our community. The basic needs that are food, clothes, shelter, energy, that is domestic energy, plus health. We have visited them. We have identified them. There are those which are most needy cases and use them as study cases. So they are elderly people, yes, but there are some who are capable of, who are being taken care of their own children, or relatives or families, but there are some who have been abandoned. There are some who are living in deplorable conditions. Their housing are just wanting. Their health conditions are also very wanting. They need special care, some movement support, like crutches, like wheelchairs, such things, and they need special attention in their homes. They have their houses. Some of them are very cold, bearing in mind that Nyandarua County is a cold place, and they need some help. And we also noted that when it comes to food, some of them need very special care when it comes to food because they don't have soft food. They are eating hard foods, which it's very hard for them to digest. And that's why we came up with an idea of how we can be raising help so that we can assist them to have soft food like unga, that is flour, that is and rice and sugar and milk and all such things. And also clothes. They need special clothes because it's a cold place. They need heavy clothes so that they can be kept warm. And those are some of the basic needs that we noted that they needed. And so far we have done several visits, and especially when we need special attention to some of them, we visit them to their homes. And when we want to gather them, we gather them in our town. And so far we have done four visits, and we distribute food. We give them packages. We have to go home. When we have gathered them in town, we give them a package to take home, and also give them the word of God. We make them socialize with each other, and we make them have a good day. We give them lunch, we give them breakfast, and then we give them a package to take home. And so far, it has been a great experience. It has been a successful thing, and we bless the Lord for that. However, despite all this, we have challenges we need support in. Most of our members it's not that we are so much capable, but we have joined to get together because we have a clear mind, or we have a same mind, we have a heart to help them, and therefore we need support from outside, we need support from within. We have people who support us from the community who are like business people. Sometimes they chip in and they give food and clothes, but it is never enough. We need to have a 3-year strategy of how to help them. We need to have a sustainable strategy on how to help them and to take care of them. And therefore, we need support from outside. We need to support them continuously support them in food, and even economically support them, economically empower them, because most of them have land which can be utilized to support them economically, but we need a clear plan on how to support them, and we need a good capital on how to support them economically and sustain them. And therefore, so for those who cannot maybe work in their farms, we need to have a clear plan on how to support them. And therefore, we need those who need clothes, those who need food, those who need health care, and those who need domestic energy, and those who need good housing. We need support from outside so that we can take care of their homes, we can renovate their homes, and when we renovate their homes, they can have warm conditions, we can live in warm houses, can have a good life when they are old. We need to give them a smile. We don't want them to die when they are angry. We don't want them to die when they are cursing people. We need them to make it easy for them in their old age, or in their old days, and that is the aim of this group. So far, we have managed to register the group. It is registered under the C.B.O. Act, and we have a bank account which we operate, and where one can deposit the money or their support, can they send their help. We also have contacts, we have emails, we have Facebook accounts where we can communicate, and you can see our activities as a group, and we can always call and ask and verify about the group, because it is administration and the governance of the group. It's very transparent, and we have nothing to hide, and we welcome any comment, we welcome any help, we welcome any support, so that we can make our community grow, we can make our old people grow old in dignity, and we can make them smile.
Naimba kwa utukufu wake aliyesimama na kusema, nitashuka nivunje niravuka Baba